Welcome everyone to Jacksonville University, home of the Dolphins. This premier private university is located in sunny Jacksonville, Florida, one of the fastest growing cities in the Southeast. Nestled on the banks of the St. Johns River, this tight-knit campus of just over 4,000 students is only 20 minutes from the beach and 10 minutes from downtown. If you're looking for a one-of-a-kind college experience, this is the place. And the minute you step on campus, you will feel like family. And I should know, I'm a proud Jacksonville University alum. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next hour, we'll explore what makes my alma mater such a special place to live and learn. In this episode, you'll hear inspiring stories from future doctors, nurses, actors, pilots, artists, and even shark researchers, and hear why JU is the perfect school for them. Get ready to dive in. I can't wait to show you around my old stomping grounds. Welcome to Jacksonville University. This is the College Tour. Jacksonville University has one of the most beautiful campuses in the perfect location, right on the water. That's where we're gonna meet Charlotte. She's won 2 national championships with JU's sailing team, and she's a leading contender for the U.S. Olympic team. Out of all the campuses we visited over the years, there's only one with its very own beach. Take it away, Charlotte.
Hi everyone, this is my favorite place to be on campus, right on the waterfront. When I'm not in class, chances are you'll find me on the water or here on Dolphin Beach. This is where the JU sailing team practices. We have direct access to the water, and that's a big reason why I chose JU. I'm from Texas, and I've been a competitive sailor since I was 10. When I started looking for a college, I knew I wanted to attend a university in the South with a top-ranked sailing team. JU was the best pick for me. Our waterfront campus and tight-knit community just feels like home. My coaches, professors, and peers are always there to help if I need anything. I'm constantly traveling to compete, both for a nationally ranked JU sailing team and also as I pursue my Olympic dreams. I sail in regattas across the globe against the best sailors in the world, so it means everything to have my JU support system on campus. If you love being on the water just as much as I do, JU is the place for you. From here, you could take a river taxi to downtown, just 10 minutes away. And we're only 20 minutes from the white sandy beaches that extend for miles along our coast. But best of all, you don't have to travel anywhere to enjoy the water. Come relax in the sunshine here on Dolphin Beach. Play a game of beach volleyball, go fishing with friends, or explore the river and its wildlife from a stand-up paddleboard. I can't imagine learning and living anywhere else. These past 4 years, I've grown so much as a person, and now I have my sights set on the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. Bon voyage, back to you, Alex.
Wow, the water is where it is at for sure. I'm definitely down for some paddleboarding, but no way I could keep up with you. We're all rooting for you to bring home the gold for Team USA. Good luck, Charlotte. With its competitive Division I athletic programs, JU offers the atmosphere of a small private school with the exciting perks of a bigger public school. From its legacy basketball program to its powerhouse lacrosse teams, school spirit is at an all-time high here. Let's head over to the brand new Basketball Performance Center to meet a brother-sister duo full of Dolphin pride. Bobby, Maggie, please take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Hey everyone, with 7 Jacksonville University legacy relatives and a brother about to graduate, I knew I had to check it out. While JU has an amazing nursing program, what really sold me was our campus community. When I was accepted to JU, I got a surprise visit from our spirit team right outside of my front door, welcoming me to the JU family. The Sirens dancers caught my eye, so I auditioned immediately and made the team. I was at every home basketball game cheering on our teams. Since becoming a member of the dance team, my teammates have encouraged me to become involved even more. Now, I'm a student ambassador, a Diamond Girl for our baseball team, and a member of Alpha Delta Pi where I hold a leadership position. And it's only my first year.
With 17 Division I athletic programs and free games for every JU student, cheering on our Dolphins is a central part of the campus experience. Before every basketball home game, we have a pregame tailgate party at the plaza with live music, food trucks, beer garden, and big student giveaways. It is easily one of my favorite traditions on campus. As a Fanatic student section leader, I am responsible for keeping the crowd hyped during the games, something my dad even gets involved in as we yell JU back and forth across the court. Ask any of our opponents and they'll tell you Swisher Gym is the toughest place to play in the ASUN Conference. All of our Dolphin student athletes are amazing competitors who dominate on the court, on the field, in the water, and in the classroom. As a group, our student athletes have one of the highest collective GPAs on campus. Leaving JU this year will definitely be one of the hardest goodbyes, but I'll be back to cheer them on.
Fins up, future Dolphins.
I love it. Multiple generations of Dolphins getting rowdy in true JU style. It's a family affair. I remember those games in Swisher Gym when I was a student, and I'll never forget friends and fans cheering me on when I played on the JU men's soccer team. Fins up, Bobby and Maggie. Okay, everyone, let's meet James. He's a senior theater arts major with minors in music and business administration. James has practically done it all during his time at JU, from starring roles to student ambassador and even the student improv club. Living on campus allows him to explore all that Jacksonville University has to offer. James, please take it away.
Alex, that was wonderful. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I've been performing for about as long as I can remember. I grew up singing in church, and then I started performing on the stage in high school. So when looking for the program for me, JU's small class sizes, expert professors, vibrant theater program, and beautiful campus made my school choice pretty easy. One thing you'll hear about JU a lot is the family environment on campus. Both the students and faculty are so friendly, it genuinely feels like my home away from home. I've been living on campus all 4 years, and it has been an absolute blast. Being on campus is definitely a huge plus when it comes to getting involved. You're always nearby for our basketball games, performances, exhibitions, and events like Trivia Night, where Dolphin Productions gives away free prizes. And also, being within walking distance of your best friends is always a huge plus. Our first-year students will live in one of our 2 recently renovated freshman residence halls, Botts Hall and Williams Hall. Both halls come with huge TVs, study rooms, and foosball tables on each floor where students can enjoy college life. And also the free laundry and the free parking are definitely a huge plus. JU offers 10 fraternities and sororities and has over 100 active student organizations ranging from esports to club soccer. Plus, there are tons of student jobs on campus that allow you to earn while you learn. I've worked with career management, admissions, residential life, and new student orientation. I've also been a part of some great organizations such as our FinProv improv troupe, where I was vice president my junior year. Jacksonville University's campus is an open door to a customized experience. It is up to you to make the most of it and create memories that will last a lifetime. As for me, I plan on going into higher education while still pursuing my musical and theatrical endeavors. Look for me on a stage near you. Alex, back to you, my friend.
Thanks, James. You were born for the spotlight, my friend, and I couldn't agree more. I have so many fond memories of my time here on campus and friendships that have lasted a lifetime. JU is still my home away from home. Thanks again, James. Take care. JU has strong roots in Jacksonville, or as the locals call it, Jax, the most populous city in Florida. Its rapidly growing economy attracts global companies in healthcare, tech, business, and banking. And Jacksonville University has a downtown campus right in the middle of it all. That's where Charmaine is getting her master's in medical sciences on her way to becoming a doctor. How's it going, Charmaine?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Downtown Jax. JU is known as Jacksonville University, and our downtown campus is right in the center of it all. Jacksonville is home to Fortune 500 companies, and we're a leader in FinTech, banking, and healthcare. Jax was recently named a supernova city for its booming economic growth, and we're the #1 city in Florida for recent college graduates. I'm currently enrolled in the 1-year Medical Sciences graduate program based in JU's downtown campus. It's designed to prepare future doctors, dentists, PAs, and other aspiring medical personnel for the rigors of medical school by mirroring your first year at a medical college. After graduating with my bachelor's degree and working at one of the many Jacksonville hospitals, I was drawn to this program to get myself ready for medical school. As an aspiring doctor, JU's program allows me to strengthen my application for medical school, receive free MCAT tutoring, and gain the study tools I need to succeed in my future. When I'm not in class, you'll find me at one of the cafes, restaurants, or beautiful parks here in the city. Sitting by the water is the perfect place to study or just to chill with friends. And we're just steps away from concert venues, local breweries, and the Jag Stadium. I love being in the heart of the city every day. You can almost feel the opportunities. With Jacksonville being one of the best places for young professionals and job seekers, it means you don't have to choose between a great place to live and a great education. Here, you get both. You know what I'm talking about, Alex. Back to you.
I sure do. I'll never forget attending the first ever Jacksonville Jaguars game in the very first season. It was amazing. Duval! Thanks for showing us around, Charmaine. That was great. Here at JU, we talk a lot about the dolphin family. But what does that mean exactly? Our next student has a unique perspective on that. Danya is a first-year communications major with minors in marketing and dance. She's over at the Founders Building, the oldest building on this campus. Danya, please take it away.
Thanks for the intro, Alex. Hey everyone, here at JU, we're a tight-knit community, always encouraging and challenging each other to reach higher. That's why we call it the Dolphin Family, which is especially true for me since I literally grew up here on campus. My dad was a professor here for over 30 years, and I graduated from a preschool located right here on campus called Wilma's Little People School. I was lucky enough to attend Wilma's with my twin brother and have so many fond memories growing up there. One of my favorite memories would be when my dad would take us to his office and let us get any snack we wanted from the vending machines in the break room. As a communications major and marketing minor, I spend most of my time in Davis College of Business. Over the years, I have built some great relationships with my professors, not only because they're great people, but because I knew most of them growing up. Whether you spent your childhood on campus like me or not at JU, you're not just an enrollment number, you are family. Our 11-to-1 student-faculty ratio means your professors will know you by name and they're invested in your future. You'll have access to leading experts in their field who will become lifelong mentors. You can call, text, and even eat lunch with faculty. JU President Tim Cost even gives his cell phone number to all incoming students and parents, and that's what makes JU really feel like home. Looking back, it's incredible to be standing right here where it all began. Coming here, you'll be able to build and create relationships with students and faculty who care about you and want to see you succeed. They will push you through the challenging moments of your life and encourage you to become the best version of yourself. This is what it means to be part of our Dolphin family. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, what a cool story, and I feel the exact same way. It is incredible to be standing here where it all began. I still keep in touch with many of my classmates and professors from JU. They played such a central role in my story too, and I wouldn't be here without their encouragement and support. Well said, Danya, and thank you for sharing your story. Education isn't one size fits all. You are unique, and your college experience should be too. Our next student has really embraced that. Sam is a junior marine science major with a minor in chemistry. With over 100 majors and minors, study abroad, and a wide range of student clubs and organizations at JU, there are endless opportunities to customize your experience. Sam, we can't wait to hear your story. You are on.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I have loved everything about the ocean and conservation of the environment. So, no surprise, the marine science program at Jacksonville University was the perfect fit for me. My interests are very diverse, and JU allows me to customize and explore my academic experience to fit my passions. At JU, I'm extremely involved in all things related to my major, including a recent study abroad experience in Belize. This 3-week-long trip was filled with snorkeling, tropical species identification, research, and the Coconut Olympics on a 4-acre island. While I was there, I conducted research on octocoral distribution, or the placement of sea fans and sea rods along the reef off of the island. My classmates and I are excited to be presenting this research at the National Conference of Undergraduate Research. At JU, you can be strategic about customizing your undergraduate experience. The university created an app called Pathways of Distinction, or PODS, that allows you to explore all the different combinations of majors and minors and connect them to the career that you want. I know I want to pursue a research-based career as a marine ecologist, so I added a chemistry minor to learn more about it. One of my friends wants to photograph deep-sea organisms, so she added a photography minor. Whatever your interest or dreams, Jacksonville University allows you to explore the possibilities and create a path that is as unique as you are. After graduation, I am hoping to attend graduate school to become a marine ecologist or have a career in conservation. After being involved in over 5 different research projects at JU, I feel extremely prepared and excited for my future. Back to you, Alex.
Way to go, Sam. I can see you're gonna make a big impact on the world. Keep up the amazing work. The Dolphin family is certainly cheering you on. Jacksonville University has some hard-to-find programs that attract students from all over the world, like its aviation program. Next up, we'll meet Joseph, a senior aviation management major. He had a very specific list of criteria he was looking for in a college to help him realize a lifelong dream. He found that and even more right here at JU. Joe, you're up, my friend.
Obrigado, Alex. For me, travel is a gifted passion. I'm multinational. I'm from Brazil and Lebanon, and I grew up in West Africa. So it's no wonder I found a passion for aviation, a career that would let me travel the world. Finding a college that offers both pilot training and a bachelor's degree is very challenging, until I came across Jacksonville University, which had everything I wanted and even more. Since I was a child, I knew I wanted to become a pilot. My obsession with airplanes is something everyone knew about. To grow and achieve what my younger self once dreamed of is the most heartwarming feeling. JU students get a hands-on experiential learning and a 360-degree education, which allows them to develop their student life in all aspects. In JU's aviation program, students are taught how to become a pilot and leaders in the industry since day one. The professors have had careers as airline captains, military officers, and other aviation executives, and students here get to learn by using a state-of-the-art flight simulator. And the best part, graduates of this program have a 100% employment rate in the field. On top of that, Jacksonville University has partnerships with Delta Airlines and JetBlue, to name a few, for the best airline pathways. All JU aviation graduates are qualified for the restricted airline transport pilot license at 1,000 hours of flight time, and it's one of the few institutions that's authorized for such certification. This means that we get to move to the airline industry 500 hours earlier than many other schools. JU's college experience is beyond fulfilling. You get so many opportunities to engage with students and faculty within your major and beyond to help you prepare for the real world in all possible aspects. Well, I'm taking off, Alex. You're clear for landing.
Copy that, Joe. I want to give that flight simulator a try. It looks so fun. How cool that you turned your love for travel and passion for planes into an exciting career. When it comes to your future, the sky's the limit, my friend. Take care, Joe. Jacksonville University believes in learning by doing, and that includes tagging sharks. Let's head over to the docks at JU's Marine Science Research Institute to meet Jackson. He's a graduate student in the Marine Science program who's been fin to fin with great white sharks. That's amazing. JU is the exclusive academic partner of OSearch, one of the largest shark tagging and research organizations in the world. It's all yours, Jackson.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everybody. My story begins as a toddler when I told my parents that I love sharks. Now, over 2 decades later, I get to work with them up close at Jacksonville University's Marine Science Research Institute and its partners with OSearch. OSearch helps scientists collect data on the oceans while open sourcing their research. It's also one of the largest shark tagging organizations in the world. OSearch and its partners have tagged hundreds of sharks and other marine animals, and JU students get the opportunity to experience this firsthand. I actually met my advisor on an OSearch expedition while I was helping a family friend collect data on white sharks. After that meeting, I began my master's thesis with JU's Marine Science Research Institute and have been on 2 additional OSearch expeditions. During one of the expeditions, I worked with JU's aviation drone program to find potential white shark habitats. Jacksonville University has definitely opened up huge opportunities for hands-on experience and up-close encounters. I'm working alongside my professors to gather data that benefits the global scientific community and builds healthier oceans. I've also been able to network with leading scientists at national conferences and events. JU has been absolutely crucial for helping me build my professional and scientific foundation. Next up for me, I will be working for the federal government as an ecologist, which will eventually bridge into a PhD. And surprise, surprise, you can guess what I'll be focusing on: white sharks. The future is a bright one. So as the great Sylvia Earle says, best fishes. Back to you, Alex.
Talk about experiential learning. That's incredible. It's amazing to see what an impact you can have before even graduating. And how cool to see the collaboration with JU's drone program to help find sharks from the air. Brilliant. Thanks again, Jackson. Upon graduation, our Dolphin grads set out to make an impact on their world. Let's meet one of them now. Quinn has a bachelor's in finance and marketing and an MBA. Now she works at Market Cipher, an asset management firm. The education students receive here at JU prepares them to not only face the future, but to shape it. Tell us your story, Quinn.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. Ever since I was young, I've always had 2 dreams: to play college lacrosse and to have a successful career in business. So I was looking for a university that allowed me to excel both academically and athletically. When touring Jacksonville University, I fell in love with the beautiful campus and the outstanding Davis College. I knew it was going to be a great fit for my future. My time at JU has shaped me into the person I am today. Support from my professors and coaches allowed me to balance the demands of being a Division I student athlete and a full-time student. As a finance student, I was introduced to incredible opportunities like the Dolphin Student Investment Fund, a real investment fund managed by the students. This led me to compete in a prestigious global research challenge hosted by the CFA Institute. We won the Florida State Championship and went on to compete against over 200 universities worldwide. That experience opened my eyes to the possibilities. When I graduated, my mentor and professor, Abdel Misa, offered me a position at his asset management firm here in Jacksonville. Now, I'm a part of a team that manages millions of dollars worth of assets for our clients, but that's just the beginning. We are also building cutting-edge technology that utilizes artificial intelligence and human insights to analyze massive amounts of market data to make market predictions, allowing finance experts to make data-driven investment decisions for their clients. In other words, it takes the guesswork out of investing. We believe that this technology has the power to transform the finance industry. If it wasn't for Jacksonville University, I wouldn't be here today, literally shaping the future of the industry that I love. How cool is that? Back to you, Alex.
Now that's a success story. What an incredible opportunity, Quinn. I love seeing how your connection with faculty, your degree, and that hands-on experience all came together to land that perfect job. Keep up the great work, and thanks for sharing your story, Quinn. Jacksonville University is always adapting and advancing to give students an exceptional education. That's why it's consistently ranked one of the best regional universities in the South by U.S. News & World Report. Earlier this week, I caught up with fellow alum and Jacksonville University President Tim Cost, to talk about all the progress that's taking place here at JU. Check it out. I just want to first of all say it is an honor and a privilege to be back here at Jacksonville University.
Back.
I love this university so much, and what you have done to transform this place is remarkable. I want to let the audience know, I mean, President Cost is a Jacksonville University alum. Went on for 30 years to run some of the biggest Fortune 500 companies in the world and brought all that experience back here 10 years ago, and you've transformed this place. I mean, congratulations, thank you as an alumni. And would you mind spending a little time just telling the audience a little bit of what you have done?
Sure. And it's great to have everybody interested in Jacksonville University. Thanks for inviting us to participate. I mean, this place changed my life. I mean, I came here in the late 70s. I think you came here way after I did. This idea that you could come someplace and realize all your ambitions and that everything about the campus, I came back 10 years ago, incredible faculty, great staff, beautiful weather. We teach interesting, relevant stuff. If the student wants to take a big bite out of international travel or finance or the arts or whatever it is, we make it available to them. And the idea was, could you move the students' ideas, the students' input into the center of everything we did? And that's what we've tried to do. And it's turned out so far, and it's exciting to see somebody like you come back who's done so well, and they see such a difference. It's gratifying.
Well, it's one of the best places to go to school, right here in Jacksonville, Florida. It's an amazing town, but what you've done to this campus, how do you keep the JU culture that we both know so well, and what does the future look like?
Yeah, future of the university is going to look a lot like the future of everything that's around today's student. So the idea of they want to be involved in esports, so now we teach it. They wanted Starbucks and Chick-fil-A, now we have it. This building was a president's home until recently when we asked the students what they wanted. They wanted a place where they could eat outside and get a craft beer if they're of age, hang out by the water and study, and that's what we made it. What's happening in the economy has changed. For instance, we're talking about the whole collision now between business and healthcare and technology. We're going to respond to that and have it ready when today's high school student comes to school here.
Yeah, it's so fantastic. It's so fantastic. Well, listen, I want to drink to that.
Cheers to you.
All the success. It's amazing what you've done, and I can't wait to watch the next 10 years unfold.
Thanks for being back.
Cheers. Appreciate it, President Cost. President Cost is the best, such a phenomenal leader, but also so approachable. As we were walking around campus, he loves to stop and talk to students and see how they're doing. Our university is definitely in good hands with this incredible leader. Thank you for taking the time with us, President Cost. We really appreciate it. Okay, so you've all seen how Jacksonville University is developing the next generation of leaders in business, healthcare, marine science, and so much more. But they're also developing the best and brightest leaders to serve our country. That's where Tristan comes in, a senior kinesiology major and future U.S. Marine Corps officer. JU is home to Florida's first NROTC unit, established more than 50 years ago. Tristan, we're all reporting for duty. Please take it away.
Hey, thanks for the fantastic introduction, Alex. Right out of high school, I was recruited to JU's Division I rowing team. But even then, I knew I needed a bigger challenge and wanted to improve myself every day. Through Jacksonville University's Naval Reserve Officer Training Corps program, commonly known as NROTC, I was given the opportunity through the Marine Scholarship, and I could hear it calling my name. Since becoming a Dolphin, I've made great connections in and out of JU. I didn't anticipate growing so quickly in these 4 years, but by combining classes, athletics, and becoming a Marine, I've become a stronger person both mentally and physically. I've been able to develop leadership skills, and after graduating the Marine Corps Officer Candidate School, I feel more than prepared to continue my path through the Marines. Back on September 1st, 1971, Jacksonville's NROTC program began their training with 43 students. It was in fact the first NROTC unit in Florida and the first NROTC unit to admit females into their training. NROTC students choose their major and complete the required coursework alongside naval science courses and drill sessions. When NROTC students complete their bachelor's degree, they're commissioned as an ensign in the United States Navy or a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps. They also possess some of the skills most sought after in today's college graduates: professionalism, discipline, honor, and commitment. The curriculum is challenging, the physical training is rigorous, and the standards are high. But I'm grateful for every day that I get to grow into a leader fit to serve this great nation. After 4 years at JU, I've learned a lot about the type of person and leader I want to become. After graduation, I'll be off to Virginia for further training for newly commissioned officers. Thanks again for the chance to share my story. Alex, drop and give me 20.
$19, $20. Tristan, I'll take 20 push-ups over that obstacle course any day. My hat's off to you, sir. You will make an outstanding officer. Thank you for sharing your story, Tristan, but most importantly, thank you for serving. Take care. All right, everyone, let's head over to the new Health Sciences Center to meet Catherine. She's a student in JU's 12-month Bachelor of Nursing program, the only one-year program in the state of Florida. Being a forward-thinking university means embracing the benefits of technology. JU uses interactive tools like virtual reality and robotics to enhance and accelerate learning. Catherine, the floor is all yours.
Thanks, Alex. I first came to Jacksonville University in 2008 to pursue a degree of exercise science and to play volleyball. After graduating, I worked in healthcare for 6 years and then decided to pursue a second career of nursing. The US has a dire need for nurses right now, so when JU announced their 12-month inaugural accelerated program, it was an easy decision for me to come back to my alma mater. Dr. Amber Santos and Dr. Melissa McCrae in JU's Kegwin School of Nursing have developed an immersive learning program that gives students a chance to dive into human anatomy and practice patient scenarios to hone our critical thinking skills. We have access to programs that let us see inside diseased lungs and coronary arteries, advancing our education way beyond the textbooks. We also work with telepresence robots to simulate emergency scenarios with a remote physician, or even telehealth services with patients and their families. These programs have boosted my confidence when going into the hospital for our clinical rotations. Ultimately, I'm becoming a safer, more knowledgeable nurse. Jacksonville University offers the only 12-month nursing program in the state of Florida. It's a rigorous, demanding curriculum designed to address the growing nursing shortage in our country. My classmates and I eat, sleep, and breathe nursing. We built strong bonds, always encouraging and helping one another. This is what it means to be a dolphin. Thanks to JU and immersive learning, I'm going to be a practicing nurse later this year. I've learned not only nursing skills, but stress management, leadership skills, and research skills for evidence-based practices. Back to you, Alex.
That is incredible. How cool is it to go inside the human body and learn how major organs function up close? It truly is an immersive experience. Thank you for giving us that demonstration, Catherine. You will make a fantastic nurse. At Jacksonville University, you can dive in right away. Maybe it's landing a role in a big musical production, taking on a leadership position on campus, research opportunities, or just trying new things to see what you like. Our next student, Summer, has taken full advantage of that. She's a first-year musical theater major with a minor in marketing and business administration. Here, there are no limits, and most importantly, no waiting. Summer, you are up.
Thanks for that amazing intro, Alex. Growing up, I was always busy. I played every sport I could, joined every club that was available, and I was constantly in musicals. I wanted to do all the things. So, when I was looking for a college, I wanted to go somewhere where opportunities would be available to me right away, not just as a junior or a senior. At Jacksonville University, I was able to hit the ground running. I never thought I would be able to direct and organize a Black History Month concert as a freshman. But I found an amazing support system with the Student Government Association, professors, staff, and my friends. With their encouragement, I was able to create a show for students of all backgrounds to celebrate Black History Month and feature some of our incredibly talented student performers and artists. I would have never had such an opportunity at a huge school. Being on an intimate campus like JU means you can see all of your friends in the course of the day, and your professors too. JU is a place to be seen and heard, not hide in the crowd. At JU, your professors and even the university staff encourage you to get involved and get hands-on experience, whether or not it directly relates to your major. Here, every student has the power to shape their own experience. Being a JU student has encouraged me to seek out competitive opportunities and pursue new experiences, all while building better connections with my classmates and professors. When I graduate, I want to travel the country in national tours and continue to make a difference in the performing arts industry and in my community. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, Summer, you're accomplishing great things, and it's only your first year. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to share your experiences. Take care. Next up, let's head over to Rock Stadium, where Jacksonville University's elite lacrosse teams play. We'll meet Jenny, a current MBA student who earned her bachelor's in marketing with a minor in chemistry. She's not only living out her childhood dream here at JU, she's also growing in all areas of life thanks to the meaningful connections she's made here on campus. Tell us more, Jenny.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. As a kid, I always dreamt of playing a sport in college. Whether it was soccer, basketball, or lacrosse, I knew I wanted to be a student athlete at the collegiate level. During my sophomore year of high school, I was lucky enough to be recruited to play Division I lacrosse here at Jacksonville University. My time on the JU Women's Lacrosse team has been amazing. Not only did we make program history last season by advancing to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament, but we have also made memories off the field that I will cherish forever. What I loved most about JU during my recruiting process was the people here at JU that made the student-athlete experience one of a kind. From coaches to teammates, professors to administrators, everyone has been so supportive and will help to set you up for success in every way. I spend a lot of my time here on campus at the Rock Lacrosse Center. That's where I can get in a workout, hang out between classes, or study with my teammates. At JU, our athletics department takes a holistic approach to developing student athletes. There are so many resources available for all areas of our lives, including physical training, nutrition, mental health, and career development. After all, a college education is about more than developing skills simply for a job. It's about developing confidence, discipline, teamwork, time management, and relationships that will last you a lifetime. When I began my journey here at JU, I had no clue how much I would grow not only as a lacrosse player, but as a person. I have grown into a confident, hardworking, and determined young woman who is ready to make a positive impact in the real world, and I have JU to thank for that. Well, that's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Well said, Jenny. That's what JU is all about, building lifelong connections that help students achieve their dreams. The lessons you're learning now are going to help you be successful in every aspect of life. Thank you so much for sharing your story. So, how do you develop the next generation of artists, performers, and scholars? Give them freedom to explore their creativity. For more than a half century, the Linda Berry Stein College of Fine Arts and Humanities here at JU has been doing just that. Here to tell us more is Isaiah, a first-year instrumental performance and composition major. Isaiah, you are on, my friend.
Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. I've always had an idea of what I wanted to do with my life, a rough draft, if you will. But as life goes on, ideas, perspectives, and circumstances introduce new ideas you never thought were possible. I found my passion at 9 years old when I started playing the cello. My professors at Jacksonville University's Linda Berry Stein College of Fine Arts have expanded my love for the instrument. They've introduced new ideas and perspectives I never would have taken into consideration. There's so many passionate and hardworking artists here at Stein College. Witnessing their talent and creativity has motivated me to work harder than I ever have in my life. The music program constantly challenges you with endurance, flexibility, skill, and capability, all things that are needed in the professional world. Of course, this doesn't just apply to instrumental students, but also compositional ones as well. I started composing music around the age of 14, not really knowing what I was doing. As my professor likes to say, just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. I've grown so much since coming to JU. The composition program allows me to dig deep within myself and figure out what I want to say through my music. My professors give me the space and the freedom to explore and to push the boundaries of creative expression. I'm so grateful I found a rich community of creatives here at JU. With each semester, I move one step closer to my dream of becoming a film score composer, screenwriter, and a director, as well as a professional cellist. Thanks to JU, I can do it all. Thank you for having me, Alex. Back to you.
So inspiring, Isaiah. I could listen to you play all day long. Keep exploring and composing, my friend. Hollywood and the world needs your incredible talent. Thanks again, Isaiah. Jacksonville University has hundreds of partnerships with global companies, leading healthcare providers, and many of the region's largest employers. And those connections directly benefit students through internships and, in many cases, jobs. Just ask Victoria. She's a junior pre-med student who's making the most of every opportunity here at JU. Victoria, you're up.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. As long as I can remember, I've dreamed of growing up and becoming a doctor. I chose Jacksonville University because I knew they could help me fulfill this dream. Not only with an outstanding education, but with their hundreds of partnerships and industry connections. As a pre-med student here at Jacksonville University, I'm highly involved in academic and extracurricular activities. I serve as a presidential student ambassador in the Office of Admissions, as well as the president of my sorority, Delta Delta Delta. I'm also involved in multiple clubs and organizations like Campus Connections and the Biological Honor Society, Tri Beta. But JU has helped me turn my campus experiences into sought-after career skills. With the help of services like the Career Resource Center, I strengthened my resume, overcame my nerves with mock job interviews, and landed a summer internship through JU's Industry Connections. And that eventually turned into a paying job with a top dermatologist. And there are so many stories like this across campus. Jacksonville University has over 450 partnerships in the healthcare industry alone. And that translates into direct benefits to students like me. Whether it's internships, jobs, or project-based learning, where teams of students develop solutions to real issues within companies. If you told me in high school that I would be the president of a sorority, a presidential student ambassador, and successful pre-med student, I would have never believed you. JU has given me the opportunity to branch out and take on leadership positions I would have never dreamed of doing. Wherever you go, my best advice to you is to take every experience that comes your way and always involve yourself in your community. Back to you, Alex.
Great advice, Victoria. It's awesome to see you living your dreams at JU. Congratulations on landing that job and good luck in medical school. Thanks, Victoria. At JU, students can choose a path that fits their ambitious goals. The university offers several accelerated programs where students can earn an advanced degree faster than ever. Let's head over to Jacksonville University's Davis College of Business and Technology to meet Andrew. He's already earned a bachelor's in aviation management and flight operations, and now he's working on his MBA. The floor is all yours, Andrew.
Thanks, Alex. What's going on, future Dolphins? Are you looking for a personalized collegiate experience in an area thriving with opportunities? That's exactly why I was drawn to Jacksonville University. I didn't want to be crammed into a room with a sea of students. I wanted direct access to my professors, and I wanted flexibility that fit my life. At JU, I enjoy keeping myself busy, whether in sports, music, or academics. But I needed a course schedule to fit around my many interests. With over 35 programs in graduate and professional studies, I can take advantage of the full-time and part-time course options. This allows me to do all the things I love while staying on top of my coursework and graduating at my own pace. As a pilot and student athlete, I'm always traveling. Hybrid courses have allowed me to attend classes on the go and even rewatch lectures. If you're looking for a fast track, Jacksonville University offers accelerated, customizable paths to a graduate degree. With our grad-to-grad program, you can earn your bachelor's and master's degree in as little as 4 years, saving time and money. As a JU grad student, you'll also become a creator of knowledge and a community problem solver through hands-on research opportunities. The work of our grad students is informing public education policies, working to address food deserts, and helping communities withstand the effects of climate change. You can become a world changer before you even graduate. As a JU Dolphin, I am honored to be connected with a tight-knit community of scholars, researchers, and professionals. Every program here has helped me reach my full potential. JU has made me a better businessman, aviator, athlete, and leader, and we hope to see you here soon. Back to you, Alex.
Wonderful job, Andrew. You certainly are a very busy guy. I love that JU helps you juggle it all. Andrew, best of luck, my man. What's your greatest passion? I'm talking about the thing that gets your heart pumping and brings you joy and fulfillment. Here at JU, you can turn that into a meaningful career, a passion with a purpose. Let's meet one student who's doing just that. Amaya is a first-year illustration major with a marketing minor. Amaya, tell us more.
What's up, guys? Throughout my childhood, drawing was always something I loved. I remember getting excited for book fairs because I would copy everything I saw in the books. Art has always been my passion, and Jacksonville University gave me the opportunity to turn my passion into a calling. It can be tough trying to find your purpose in college, but JU is dedicated to helping students pursue their passions and connect them to exciting career paths. For me, JU helped connect my love for drawing with my passion for helping kids. I experienced abuse as a child, and now I want to help other kids overcome past trauma and abuse. I decided to pursue illustration so I can create children's books that do just that. Having experienced this, I truly believe there's no better way than using adversities to inspire, educate, and heal future generations. In Jacksonville University's Visual Arts program, students can bring their creative ideas to life and develop professional skills that lead to successful careers. Whether it's illustration, ceramics, animation, or dance, you'll have a bright future at JU. Jacksonville University offers a supportive environment where you have the freedom to pursue your interests without fear of failure. My friends and professors are so encouraging, and they challenge me to step outside my comfort zone. I'm learning to push my limits and enhance my artistic abilities while gaining confidence in my work. As I've grown in my abilities, I have learned that true growth occurs when you're uncomfortable. Looking around the room at my peers, I found that you are just as qualified as the rest. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you for sharing your story, Amaya. I'm inspired by your bravery and your resilience. Thank you for using your talent to make a positive impact in the world. Best of luck, my friend. Up next, we're gonna meet Felicia. She's a senior psychology major with a minor in management who went back to school after a long, successful military career. Jacksonville University is consistently recognized as a military-friendly university. That's because JU works to create a strong community among active duty and veteran students by investing in the resources to support them. Felicia, the floor is all yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Alex, for the introduction. Hello, everyone. After graduating high school, I decided to serve my country in the United States Navy and later in the United States Army. Upon retiring in 2017, I decided to pursue a college degree. I wanted a school that was not just military friendly, but also military inclusive. Jacksonville University is consistently named one of the top military-friendly schools by U.S. News and World Report, GI Jobs, and USA Today. One of the things that impressed me about JU was the Defender's Den, a space just for student veterans. The Defender's Den is like my second home, and the JU veteran community, well, that's like my second family. At first, I was a little lost. Being a non-traditional student after more than 20 years in the military has its challenges. But JU has such an amazing support system. From the Veterans and Military Resource Center, to the Student Counseling Center, professors, advisors, and even the student veterans themselves. I was constantly encouraged to keep going. That's what set JU apart. No student is left behind, not on their watch. Today, I am president of Student Veterans of America here at JU. We host a barbecue every semester where students and faculty can connect. We also host one-on-one academic advising sessions just for student veterans. and we're gearing up for our first ever military career fair. Nothing has been more rewarding and challenging than my experience at Jacksonville University, which has prepared me for a successful civilian career. JU has reminded me how resilient I am and that I can accomplish anything if I work hard. Next up for me, I am pursuing grad school in the clinical mental health counseling graduate program at JU and becoming a double dolphin. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Amen to that. I love your energy and your determination, Felicia. From everyone here at the College Tour and our Dolphin family, thank you for your service to our country and good luck in grad school. Okay, let's meet a student who's exploring a rare art form, glass blowing. Zane is a first-year visual arts major following in his father's footsteps. Jacksonville University has so many programs that are hard to find anywhere else. Zane, tell us all about it.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. Coming out of high school, I was eager to pursue my passion for art. And since my dad attended Jacksonville University, I heard great things about the arts program here. As a freshman, I'm excited to learn and explore JU's visual arts program, particularly glass blowing, something that's pretty hard to find. One of the most challenging aspects of glass blowing is knowing where you're going with the concept and material together. The glass has an inherent beauty that can elegantly speak on almost any idea or feeling. At JU, I've had the opportunity to learn from accomplished artists both locally and abroad. It's awesome to see some of the work of my professors installed around Jacksonville and here on campus. I've already made progress towards achieving my goal of becoming a freelance artist, and I'm currently putting some work together for an exhibition in the student gallery. And best of all, the generous financial aid opportunities offered at JU made it affordable for me. As someone born and raised in Jacksonville, I love the beauty of JU's campus. It perfectly captures the best elements of my hometown, from the shimmering water on the river to the moss-draped oaks and the fiery sunsets. All I need to do is look around to find inspiration for my next work of art. I have met people from across the world as well as fellow Jacksonville natives here on campus. Each person and each new experience offers valuable lessons that are helping me to become the best Zane I can be. I have faith that the experiences here will pave the way for a future of success and happiness. That's it for me. Back to you, Alex.
That is excellent. I think your future is very bright, my friend. And I have to say, I fell in love with the beauty of this campus too. The trees, the water, the sunshine. There is nothing like it. Thanks again, Zane. All right, everyone, how amazing is Jacksonville University? I may be a little biased, but you can't deny this is a special place. I will always cherish my time here as a student, and I had an absolute blast getting to know the next generation of Dolphins. I want to thank President Cost and all the incredible students and alumni who shared their inspiring stories. Now you all have a better idea of what it means to be part of the Dolphin family. But the best part is if you come and check this place out for yourself, there is nothing better than setting foot on campus. So please, schedule your visit, and we'll see you under the oaks very soon. From everyone here at Jacksonville University, fins up.
During your time here, I heard you were number 18.
Yeah, I was.
And I kind of want to give you our new jersey and our new branding.
Oh, man.
Kind of make sure you remember us by during
Coach
the time.
Marcio.
Can't go to a soccer stadium and not have a soccer scarf.
That's awesome.
So I had to put that right there. I just kind of remember our time together a little bit here.
That is awesome.
I really appreciate you coming out. Of course, thanks for coming.